Hi, my name is Elizabeth and I'm the author of Blue Mountain Mist. I am doing another entry today, and this one is my little wolf statue. Now, I have very young women, transgender, in my head, who paid medical doctors big money and went down on them, and they gave them this particular lethal device. Now, they are in training mode. But there's a problem with this. I think they ended up whacking off the medical doctors after the nurses were trained. I'm classified as a wolf. A wolf is the top 100 sealed. We have a particular job, and that is to resolve the emergence of one of my journals called the Alaskan Levee Break. Now, this was not planned, and women are never allowed in this facility except for one. Now, why is that? It's just they realized the creativity and the various cultural communities in me makes it a perfect match. And considering I had children that were very, very multicultural, is one of the main reasons. Now, what happens with these little kids is they abuse the crap out of them, and they design them in such a way that they believe they're beautiful and this and that I have to give them the full sun collection. Now, I am educating them. First of all, we are always governed by law. So let's say China or India or some rogue country comes into Canada, kills off everybody, then we are guided by international laws. These children don't understand that. They think they're back in Iran, or, they're getting abused. We are always in conduct with law. So these kids came up to me and said, Hannah, Jews make law because they're, again, back in Iran or wherever the hell. I don't even want to know where they're from. It's almost like I don't see them, but they're there. And I explained to them that no, Jews did not make law. Law is made by the skies, in the sense it's the development of conscience to better social existence. So these kids are saying, I have to move out, I have to rent a home, and I'm looking at them funny because they're so abused to be getting everything. You have to understand, this is like a 18-year-old little girl, transgender. They give her everything. She gets confused, and she's trying to protect some ideology of new Jews. And I'm looking at her funny. First of all, there's a couple of things wrong with that. Number one, I'm the legal owner, so they could do whatever they want with medicals. They have to understand what legal ownership is. So they can do fraud, they can do this, they can do that. They can pay off every little, back in their home country, squalor person in their mud huts. I'm not too sure, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is the concept of law is made by the skies and not by Jews. It's a very big clarification. So that's one. Number two is YouTube is designed in such a way that everybody has the right to media now. I am doing a lot of these things online because these are novel things. So these people don't know what they're doing. When someone doesn't know what they're doing and they're constantly bothering Hannah that it's mine, 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 she's looking at them funny. It's almost like a developmental retardation in these transgender children that are totally abused. It's very horrifically sad because where they come from, there's no water, no nothing. It's royal squalor. They get anal probably around the age of 4 or 5, and then they're in Canada saying it's mine. And I'm saying, what is yours? And they're saying, whatever you're producing. And I'm looking at them funny. I'm like, what am I producing? And the little girl saying, I don't know, but it's mine and it's going to India. And I'm looking at her funny and I'm like, are you okay? And I think you need a lot of therapy. And these are practices that are going to be incorporated into the real evolve. The question is for the future, how do we handle limited resources? So if there's, let's say, we're going to make up a number of 5% of Earth's resources can only be used, and we are at 1 billion people on Earth, and that is part of cluster three's history, the pressurized settings. Once we were at 9.5 billion, today we're only at 1 billion. I need these little transgender children that don't even know what they're doing to sort of slightly back off and just look and watch at the videos and then see if they can try to build something themselves. It's a tool for them. But the question becomes, if you don't know what Hanna is going to produce, how could you say it's all yours? What is yours? I don't know. It's mine. It's almost like a very, very psychologically fucked up little transgender child. And this is what we have to deal with. This is part of C3's history when, they got all excited and they wanted to be wolves. That's correct. Great. But wolves are very, very educated. When you do fucked up shit, you become a knockoff wolf. You're not even a wolf. You're a knockoff wolf. You're not leading the path of Hanna's legal, proper behavior. And this is where we are today. Another entry, she's working injured, and this is what the shit she got told today. I don't have time for that. We are trying to do our legality component to be able to collect, to make Ontario feel better. And then all of a sudden, COVID hit again. Some of the genetic test site victims. It's really horrifically sad. I feel great, except, I tested positive too, and I'm quarantined right now. So this is where we are today. Just so you know, my little gray wolf, very, very important. It's part of Turkology's intelligence. This is where we are today. Hope you can support the whole production. Thank you and have a good day.